Loyalty is of the very essence of your temple vows and covenants. Loyalty to your companion, loyalty to your children, loyalty to God with whom you have made solemn covenant. Be loyal to your companion. May your marriage be blessed with an uncompromising loyalty one to another. Find your happiness with one another. Give your companion the opportunity to grow in her own interests, to develop her own talents, to fly in her own way, and to experience her own sense of accomplishment. Be loyal in your family relationships. I've witnessed much of the best and much of the worst in marriage. Every week I have the responsibility of acting on requests for cancellation of temple ceilings. Divorce has become a very common phenomenon throughout the world. Even where it is not legal, men and women simply step over the line and live together. I am grateful to be able to say that divorce is much less frequent with those married in the temple. But even among these, there is far more divorce than there should be. The bride and groom come to the house of the Lord, professing their love one for another. They enter into solemn and eternal covenants with each other and with the Lord. Their relationship is sealed in an eternal compact. No one expects every marriage to work out perfectly, but one might expect that every marriage in the house of the Lord would carry with it a covenant of loyalty one to another.
Being a father or a mother is not only a great challenge, it is a divine calling. It is an effort requiring consecration. President David O. McKay stated that being parents is the greatest trust that has been given to human beings. To have successful homes, values must be taught, and there must be rules, there must be standards, and there must be absolutes. The best environment should be in the home. Somehow, some way, we must try harder to make our homes stronger so that they will stand as sanctuaries against the unwholesome, pervasive moral dry rot around us. Harmony, happiness, peace, and love in the home can help give children the required inner strength to cope with life's challenges. Barbara Bush, wife of President George Bush, a few months ago said to the graduates of Wellesley College, "But whatever the era, whatever the times, one thing will never change. Fathers and mothers, if you have children, they must come first. You must read to your children. You must hug your children. And you must love your children. Your success as a family, our success as a society depends not on what happens in the White House, but what happens inside your house." End of quote. To be a good father and mother requires that the parents defer many of their own needs and desires in favor of the needs of their children. As a consequence of this sacrifice, conscientious parents develop a nobility of character and learn to put into practice the selfless truths taught by the Savior himself.
If you understand the great plan of happiness and follow it, what goes on in the world will not determine your happiness. You'll be tried, for that is part of the plan. But thine afflictions shall be but a small moment, and then, if thou endure it well, God shall exalt thee on high. Your responsibility as a father and a husband transcends any other interest in life. It is unthinkable that a Latter-day Saint man would cheat on his wife or abandon the children he has fathered or neglect or abuse them. The Lord has commanded you to bring up your children in light and truth. You are responsible, unless disabled, to provide temple support for your wife and children. You are to devote, even sacrifice yourself to the bringing up of your children in light and truth. That requires perfect moral fidelity to your wife, with no reason ever for her to doubt your faithfulness. Never should there be a domineering or unworthy behavior in the tender, intimate relationships between husband and wife. Your wife is your partner in the leadership of the family and should have full knowledge of and full participation in all decisions relating to your home. Lead your family to the church, to the covenants and ordinances. We're trying to reduce the length and number of meetings and activities outside of the home. I cannot express the depth of my devotion to my wife and children, their companions and their children. I have learned more by far from them than they from me. That learning comes in ordinary experiences, the joy and pain of everyday life. The family is safe in the church. We are not in doubt as to the course we must follow. It was given in the beginning, and guidance from on high is renewed as need may be. As we continue on our course, these things will follow as night the day.